Welcome to exercise 9, turning our aircraft. Today I'm going to show you two type of turns. This is called your rate 1 turn or 15 degree turn, as well as our medium or 30 degree rate of turn. So what we're going to be doing is, first remember from our artificial horizon, this line here represents 10 degrees, where the second one represents 20 degrees and the third one 30 degrees. So our first turn that we're going to do or make is the 15 degree turn. So we will then actually fly to obtain 15 degrees right in between the two lines. With this being said, we can also look at our turn coordinator. If our wings is lined up with this first mark, this also indicates a 15 degree turn. So let's commence our turn. First, if we're going to turn to the left, we're going to keep a lookout. We're going to confirm right is clear, no aircraft over our dashboard, no traffic inbound, as well as clear to the left. Perfect. And then we'll now commence our turn. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of control column input. We roll the aircraft to about 15 degrees, and you can see also our turn coordinator is 15 degrees. Now with this being a VFR flight, this is how your instrument should look, but we want to try and fly the aircraft outside. So I want you to take notice of actually this triangle that's been formed on the dashboard to the horizon. I want you to get into that habit. Should I fail or you close your instruments where you're unable to see it, where you can actually practice looking outside to confirm you have this angle to the horizon and still maintaining your altitude. So what we're doing while we are flying, we are confirming outside. Does the picture I have with the horizon to my dashboard so more or less remain the same? Then I scan inside artificial horizon. Is it showing 15 degrees? A little bit more. So now what I do, just gently relax on the control, get it back to 15 degrees. Then I can confirm on the turn and slip indicator, as well as with my altitude. Am I either climbing or descending the aircraft? Then if I want to roll out on a specific heading, let's say heading 150, I'm going to start rolling out to turn just a little bit before to stop on 150 degrees. So we're going to go then smoothly, just roll wings level to fly on heading 150. Fantastic. Now we'll do one to the right, so we confirm left area is clear, overhead to dashboard's clear, as well as right is clear. Okay, now we're gonna add some right input on the control column, beginning of 15 degree bank angle, looking outside to our picture, looking inside, confirm turn and slip indicator, as well as our altitude that it's maintaining. Now what I want you to do is, don't get into the habit of applying rudders and then using your control column. Remember, we're rolling the aircraft with the control column. Then dependent, if the ball is out either to the left or right, we will then apply the sufficient rudder to get ourselves a coordinated turn. So while I'm flying outside, I'm seeing my image has changed a little bit, so it looks a little more steeper. So now I can verify inside. So now I can see I'm actually on 20 degree bank angle. So all that you do in this case, then you release a little bit of pressure or gently roll it back, get your 15 degrees, and this will also then help you to maintain altitude and do not lose any altitude. Perfect. So now we'll roll wings level. We're now going to commence the 30 degree turn, which is going to be on the right, this stripe right here. on the outer edges. And also just remember our turn coordinator, it only shows up to 15 degrees of bank angle. So what we're going to be doing well in this exercise is to confirm is the ball in the middle for a balanced turn. Perfect. So again, we're going to commence a left turnout. Let's just set up our heading indicator. So first we'll look to the right, this is clear. Over here to dashboard, clear left. Just going to zoom in a little bit for you to see. So all that you now do is roll the aircraft to 30 degrees and apply rudder as needed. Again, we're going to start, we're going to look outside, get that visual representation of the image, confirm inside, and then confirm again, are we climbing or descending. So now you can see we are actually descending a bit, so therefore just apply a little bit of back pressure and keep it going. If you see you are climbing too much, let me put the aircraft in a bit of a climbing attitude. What you want to do, you do not want to push forward in the control column. You can just let go a little bit of the control column pressure and then wait for the altimeter for your assigned altitude, and then just give it a small jerk back to maintain your relevant altitude. So that's what you're going to be playing with. Now I'm just going to give a little bit of rudder input to show you what is actually happening with the ball on this side. So now the ball is out to the left, meaning our aircraft isn't in a balanced flight. All that you need to do is now apply a little bit of left rudder until the ball is centered. So there we were experiencing a slipping turn. Now if the ball is going out more to the right, we are experiencing a skidding turn. So all you're going to do, apply now a bit of right rudder because the ball is out to the right, and we're going to centralize the ball as required from there. Perfect. So now when we are actually leveling off, let's say we need to level off on the west heading, you're going to do this a little bit quicker, but try and do it as well as smooth as possible as well. So we're going to keep on flying, getting to west, and then just gently roll out the aircraft so we can roll out on the west heading, or 270. So that's our turns, but the following one now is how do we turn while climbing or descending our aircraft. So I want you to first practice just doing normal rate 1 turn, so 15 degrees, and then go into your medium turns both left and right. When we are descending a aircraft or climbing, it will always be at 15 degree turns. You never climb or descend an aircraft with added bank angle. So let's just climb a little bit of the aircraft. Remember our procedure in the climb. So we are going to go full power, wait for the RPM and speed to increase until we are satisfied. We're going to go ahead and raise the nose just to the horizon, just to get a good speed. Then we'll retrim the aircraft to maintain, and then if we're turning either right or left, we just roll the aircraft so we have a 15 degree bank angle. And then again we check inside, but I want you to focus on flying the aircraft outside. So we're looking outside, it looks good. We're just confirming now. See, again I have a little bit too much bank, so you're going to experience this the first time. You're always going to be over or under a little bit. That's why I'm purposely flying a little bit, because you need to learn how to actually then rectify the situation, because this is where most students actually get wrong. They see they are over or under a little bit, and then they try and make quick corrections, and this actually makes everything that much worse. So this is why I'm flying a little bit over, so to actually show you how to correct it, because the art is actually lying in how you correct your flying, because flying is all about making small corrections as you go and making it smooth as possible. So there you can see we've got 500 feet per minute climb, 15-degree rate of turn. We are bank angle, we're climbing, everything is good on a turn coordinator, ball in the middle, and then we're focusing outside again. So we're just maintaining that picture on the horizon, and then when we're happy we'll roll out. And then remember, lower the nose, wait for the speed to increase, reduce your power to about 2300 rpm for a cruise, and re-trim. So now let's quickly do one last descending turn, also at 15 degrees. So what's going to happen is fly straight and level, reduce your RPM settings to 1800 RPM, and then keep flying straight and level. If you have car beat goes hot. Wait for the aircraft to slow down a bit. Now lower the nose just for like a 6 to 8 finger attitude, and then you can commence your turn towards the left. Again, confirming how the dashboard is cutting the horizon in the distance. Make sure we've got good speed, as well as we've got our turn coordinator on 15 degrees, ball is in the middle, and we have now confirmation we are actually descending. What I also want you to do is, if you are descending, remember, if you're on top of the hill with a bicycle, the more the bicycle actually accelerates, the further it goes downhill, the same is going to happen with your aircraft. So you might start off with 1800 rpm on the top of the descent, but as you go down, the speed would increase. So always keep an eye out on your RPM gauge, and then just reduce a little bit as possible. And then also remember, if we then were climbing or descending, to either lean or reaching your mixture. Remember, the lower we descend, we then add one clockwise turn on the mixture to reaching the mixture for every 1000 feet that we lose. And then for climbing, we lean the mixture 1000 feet for every 1000 feet that we climb. And that's it for our turning. And any questions, please drop me a comment below in the comment box, and then I'll see you on the next exercise for stalling and slow flight. Have a good day.